Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a very special demo for you today because, actually I won't tell you. I'm just going to tell you it's a special demo. So I'm going to talk about the new NARS Pro palettes. This is the small palette, and basically I just wanted to show you what it looked like, what you can expect, and compare it to others so you can decide whether or not you want it. So like I said, this is the small palette. We'll do the small palette first. When you open it up, it says NARS on the inside, and this is about how much room you have to store things. I personally think that this is a lot for a small palette. The lid is a cardboard. It's a cardboard magnetic lid with a linen type finish. It feels a little more plasticky to me. I'm not sure how durable this is. As you can see, it gets messy really easily, although that's kind of all NARS packaging. It gets dirty and powdery really easily. So anyway, I'm going to compare it to, this is the 15 Shadow MAC palette, for those of you who have this. As you can see, it's larger. The MAC palette is a little bit longer. Yeah, so that's that. I'm going to compare it to the Z palette. This is a large Z palette, the Sephora brand. And let's see. So it's a little taller than the Z palette, but it's not as long. So that's cool. It's also thinner. So if you have thicker eyeshadows like these mineralized ones from MAC, see how they're, the word I want to say is rotund. Rotund. That won't fit in a palette like this. So I also have the MAC double-sided palette. This one currently holds all my lipsticks. It's double-sided. You can put different inserts in here, so you can make it a blush palette, an eyeshadow palette, or you can leave it empty and just put whatever is magnetic in there. I chose to make it a lip well palette, and here's a comparison. Let's do it this way. As you can see, this one is smaller, but it is obviously thicker because it has deeper wells, room for the inserts, and the NARS one does not. So that's the NARS small palette. Now, it retails for $14. You can buy it online and in boutiques at NARS.com. I'm not sure if they sell it at other retailers. I know they don't sell it at Sephora yet. So this is the large NARS palette. I'll compare it to the small one. So large palette is $18 and the small one is $14. And you can see the large one holds a lot more. Let me open that up for you. Sorry, I was organizing and so it's a little messy right now, but so compared to the MAC Double Well palette, it's really big, but very thin. Compared to the large Sephora Z palette, it's very, very big, but again, not as thick. You don't have room for these thicker, texturized, maybe texturized is the word. You don't have room for these texturized eyeshadows. Big, fluffy shadows. You don't have room for that in here. And compared to the MAC 16 eyeshadow palette, really, really, really big. Do you need both? Probably not. I just happened to get both because I wanted to and I felt like it. I don't have too many loose eyeshadows, but I do have enough blushes and everything where I need to customize those things all the time. So I really like that for this. They don't have inserts, so if you wanted to make like a specific like NARS eyeshadow palette, you just have to fit them in magnetically. They have depotted blushes, bronzers, highlighters, and contour shades. They've also depotted their single eyeshadows and dual eyeshadows. So actually, if we go back to our NARS palette, this is one of their blushes. It is Matahari. This is full size. This is one of their single eyeshadows in New York. This is one of their dual eyeshadows in Mad Mad World. And this is another one in All About Eve? I believe. All About Eve. Right. So you can kind of see their actual size compared to MAC shadows. And this is a Makeup Forever eyeshadow as well. So you can kind of see how big and how much space they take up. Like I said, you can fit a lot in here. It just depends on what you need and what you want. So now that we have discussed the NARS Pro palettes and what they're like, I have exciting announcement. It's actually a giveaway. Woohoo! So one lucky winner will win either the large palette or the small palette, just personal preference. They will also win one dual eyeshadow and one single eyeshadow, all of your choice. So how do you win? It's pretty easy. It's pretty basic. Subscribe and leave a comment describing what colors you would want to win. Basically, which dual eyeshadow and which single eyeshadow. If you want more points, add me on Twitter. If you want even more points, add me on Instagram. If you want triple double points, you can like my makeup page on Facebook. So that's how you win. The contest will be closing October 15th. I will message the winner, and I will also make a separate video announcing the winner, because a lot of times, like, you never really know who won on giveaways, and so that way we can all have peace of mind or something. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick little demo review. What are my final thoughts? I like the palettes. I think they're cute. I don't like the texture of them. I don't like how dirty they get. I really, really, really wish they would have included like a mirror, or if this had been clear in some way, because that's kind of the downside. You just kind of have to remember what you put here. But they're really, really easy to travel with. This is so easy. You just plop it in your purse. You know, it just depends on what you have depotted. If you have a lot of makeup eyeshadows or MAC, or I personally have depotted some Urban Decay stuff, so you can definitely fit all that in here. I like customizing palettes. I like the control. This, I think, is definitely better for your blushes because of how much space you have. And I have really large bronzers that I would really love to put in here. I just haven't organized it properly yet. That's my fault. So yes, I love them, and hopefully you will love yours too. And yeah, can't wait to see which ones you guys want. Super exciting. So yeah, thanks for tuning in.